Donald J. Trump, it has happened, ladies and gentlemen. He has been booed by his own people at his own rally. Where did this happen? Alabama, of course. Okay, let me give you some background. Former President Donald Trump heard a very unfamiliar sound during his speech. He has been booed during the speech Saturday night in Cullman, Alabama. The booing was directed at him. Let's go to the video.
3 days less than 9 months, and it's great. And you know what? I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But you got, no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine.
They literally started booing the man because he told the truth. Now, I don't know what Trump was thinking. He knows that his crowd, they have been eating lies from him for years. Now that he actually tells the truth about something, what do? They show you that they will turn on him. The cult, ladies and gentlemen, has no leader right now. The cult has no leader. They will turn on Donald Trump as quickly as they turned on Mike Pence. That is the reality here. And now Donald Trump feels it. So let me tell you what's going to happen in the future. It's not going to make Donald Trump a better leader. He's not going to become a more transformational leader. He's not going to try to get them to turn their ships to look at things a different way. It's going to make him even more problematic. It's going to make him even more so a reflection of that group. Because in that very speech, when he realized that he was losing the crowd and they were booing him because he actually had the audacity to say something that was true, he then turned it around and started saying, but if it doesn't work, you will be the first to know. Alabama will be the first to know if it does not work. So he turned his own message in real time, being the calm man that he is, in order to win the approval, the applause of that crowd. Let me tell you why men like Donald Trump are dangerous. They are dangerous because their value, their worth, who they are, is tied into the praise of others. And as long as you need people, you can never lead people. And that's the reality. Donald Trump and that crowd are the same person.
Yeah.
Francesca?
No, 100%. I mean, look, we've always called him sort of like a bad stand-up comic. And as a stand-up comic, that's all you do. You live for approval. You want laughs, you want claps, you want people to still be on your side. That's not what a politician should do. That's not what a real leader should do, is just telling people what they want to hear. Also, it's like bad comedy. If I were like, you guys are beautiful, everyone's beautiful, I love you, you can do nothing wrong. You, sir, you're naked in the front row, love it. Like, you should never tell people those kinds of lies, especially these are lies that are killing them. And so it's funny because I'm like, is it dawning on him that his, crowd turnouts are dwindling? Or is it dawning on him, look, we know he's in Florida. Florida is being ravaged by Delta. He's not safe. It's like, it's affecting everyone. He probably the McDonald's that I always go to had an outbreak. Like that, that's probably why he's nervous about this. But it's like, Florida is truly getting hit. And so no one is insulated from this. No one is safe from this, but it is very scary, like you said, to see the cult leader be turned on by the cult itself as soon as he says something that is a little bit of out of step with whatever, the brain worms have been whispering into their ear this entire time. And to be honest with you, look, I actually, a little bit of hats off, like there's a difference between someone like Trump and someone like Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, or other right-wing grifters on Fox News who are openly talking about, sowing disbelief and misinformation about the vaccine every day on their show. Trump is among the people. He's out there. He sees them face to face. They want to touch him. They want to take photos with him. They probably are all carrying a certain amount of COVID, of coronavirus with them, right? So like, it's easy to just be behind a camera and but then you got to go out to people and see them it's a different thing. And so he actually backs it up. And now he's like, hey, everyone should probably get vaccinated anyway. I said this earlier on the damage report on my Fantastic Monday, but look, he's also not campaigning actively. And who knows what kind of, non-truths and random like snake oil lies he's gonna be telling as soon as he starts a campaign and coronavirus is still a thing.
Yeah, here's what's really interesting. And this is a parallel to Hitler, okay? And I don't give a damn about people saying, oh, Rashad, I can't believe you're comparing Trump to Hitler. You're damn right I'm comparing him to Hitler. Hitler preached the gospel, preached a rhetoric antithetical to his own being. He preached this dogma of a 6 foot tall, blonde hair, supreme being, the Aryan race. He looked nothing like that, okay? Now you have Donald Trump, who wears a mask, but leads anti-maskers. He took the vaccine, but leads anti-vaxxers. Do you all see the parallel here? It doesn't matter that he is not who he says he is. It doesn't matter. None of that matters to them. What matters is that they're willing to follow the rhetoric, even if it comes from somebody who stands opposite of it in their own personal lives. Now, let me read some stats from Alabama. This is why the event that Donald Trump had is likely a super spreader event. Alabama has been hit hard by the coronavirus with the highly contagious Delta variant, which by the way is basically the DeSantis variant, causing surge in cases. Alabama health officials said 85% of people hospitalized with COVID-19 are unvaccinated. And there has been an increase in the number of children with COVID-19. This week, 50 infected kids have been hospitalized. Also, officials shared their concerns that Trump's rally would be a super spreader event, with Luke Satterfield, an attorney for Cullman, saying beforehand that the city wants to prevent as many non-COVID related things as possible so our hospital can use its resources to focus on the pandemic and its variants. We don't want to put any extra strain on them. Well, good luck to that. You're in Alabama, okay? You would damn near get kicked out of a restaurant for wearing a mask in Alabama.